Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 1012 on full kitchen. Okay, this is the full kitchen design, and I want to share all the details with you so that you can also prepare yourself towards the kitchen. Yours might be smaller or even bigger than mine, but this is just to give you an overview. So that is Abdul, my kitchen designer. Okay, he's a fantastic guy. He's so splendid. So the cost of my cabinetries, like I told you before, is 33,328, and the labor charge is 7,000, giving me a total cost of 40,328. Now, before everything began, I had to sit down with my wife and discuss this so that we can decide the pros and cons. Now, one, we are looking at the quality of the kitchen, the types of wood that we have to use, the gadgets, or in terms of the accessories. So my wife and I came to a conclusion that, hey, looking at the entire cost involved, I am going to take up the cost of the kitchen setup, and then she will take up the cost of buying the gadgets or perhaps the electronics or the accessories, which will be the hob, the hood, the oven, the microwave, and all of that. She will take care of it. Why? Because she has some businesses here in Dubai where we rent flats. We have about 2 flats here that we rent, and so my wife makes some money out of it, so she'll be able to pay for those ones, whilst I will forfeit that of putting up the kitchen cabinetries, the island, and then the other ones. Are you with me? So it was an agreement. I went with my wife, and so we had an idea of how much it was going to cost. Before we even started, we knew how much it was going to cost. So let's go into it. Now, so the kitchen design guy, his name is Mr. Abdul. The company name is Miller Decor. So in case anybody needs a kitchen setup like this, first Mr. Abdul will come over and take the measurement. Once he takes the measurement, he will prepare a 4D and a 3D. You get a 3D and a 4D. A 4D comes in a video form where you get to see how the kitchen layout is going to be, and then the color selection, you need to select a color. Are you with me? So that based on that, he will go to the market and buy the wood. You understand? It is very, very important that you pay key attention to all these details that I'm going to give you. Are you with me? So that once you're designing your kitchen, you need to pay critical attention to. You can see that we blend it with the natural wood color because of the tiles that we have in the kitchen. You notice that in my room, I have a natural floor tiles wood effect. Are you with me? So I want the kitchen cabinetries and everything to blend with the tiles. And then the background, which is the backsplash, so I want it to be as white. Now, I didn't use an expensive tiles on the walls of the kitchen. The floor of the kitchen is quite expensive because I bought those ones from West African Home Decor. They are Spanish and Italian tiles, so they are quite expensive. But on the walls, I bought it from the local manufacturers here in Ghana, so they aren't that expensive. Are you with me? Yes. So this is exactly what I did. Okay. So going to the market, if you want to design a kitchen, there are various companies in the market right now, a lot of them, and I don't want to mention their name to make them popular. A lot of them. Okay, but they are very expensive. When you ask them to give you a quote, it's quite expensive. So these guys who actually came out from those companies, they are really working good, and they know the pros and cons. They know the nitty-gritties everywhere, and so they will tell you all the feelers and give you all the information. In the same time, Mr. Hammond and his team were fixing the light in the kitchen. You saw the pendant light. Are you with me? Yes, that is the pendant light in the middle. Those 3 lights are the pendant light, which is going to be dropping on the kitchen island. Are you with me? So they have to reposition all of them accurately. All right. So in the process of all of this, I pay key attention to exactly what I need Mr. Abdul to do for me. Now this is a dustbin. They sell all of this in black pack. I'll just put the name on the screen, black pack. Are you with me? Yes. So Abdul used to work with black pack just like other carpentry design companies. But for some reason he decided to resign from black pack and be on his own. Now this is an adventurous journey that he's going to take, but once he works successfully, he will gain more market and popularity. So he's bent on ensuring that his work is of a good quality and good customer service. That is a revolving basket. We call it a revolving basket. These are all accessories we bought in addition, and it was all part of the 33,328. These are all part of it. Mr. Abdul will give you. If you go to Black Pack, all these accessories are there, like this magic corner. We call it magic corner or lazy Susan. You understand? All these accessories are available, and so you can buy them. They are not expensive. The magic corner is going like about 500 or 400 Ghana cedis. Okay, the revolving basket you saw is probably going like, I think, 450 or 300. You understand? Yes. So all these accessories made my estimate go up, because if I remove all those accessories from it, then the wood itself is of no it's not expensive. You understand? So I have the revolving basket. I have about 2 of them. Okay, and then a magic basket, I have one, or we call it lazy Susan. Okay, that's how we call it. Now when we come to the quality of the wood, it is very important and crucial. Why? Because most of the companies use chipboard or compressed wood, sawmill. When you cut wood, the residue of the wood we call it sawmill. Now they compress those wood and then they laminate it. Now, if you go to any of these companies in the Spinters Road, wherever they call them, Palace Home and something decor, please check the quality of the cabinetries they have there. It looks flashy, it looks beautiful, but the wood is not of good quality. But it's very pricey. You will pay a lot of money for that. So yeah, this is my fridge. I bought this fridge from here in Dubai and I shipped it over. Are you with me? To Ghana. It's not expensive here in Dubai, honestly. So if anybody wants to buy a fridge, let me know. We'll get a nice fridge, even bigger one and nicer one than this one. My wife wanted an InstaView, which is the Samsung one that you just knock. There's a screen on top of it, but it was quite pricey for me because I was doing so much in the kitchen and I didn't want to. But this one came at a good rate, so we bought that one, and then we shipped it over to Ghana. You understand? So the quality of the wood is very, very important. And so what type of wood are we? We are using original plywood. Original plywood are the best. They hold proper. It lasts longer. Are you with me? And all these are all waterproofed. It's going to be waterproof laminated. Are you with me? Yes, completely. So this kitchen is going to stay, for me, I call it forever. Forever. You will not experience any hanging of the doors because the screws are not holding, because with chipboard it will hold the first time and after some time it will fall off. Now some people may use MDF. They use a wood called MDF. It is also the same thing, MDF, but we don't entertain MDF here. We are using quality plywood. Now if you go to other design homes, some people will use hardwood, which is like Odum, Afremosia, and those type of wood. But with those wood, you can have the kind of designs that you're looking for. You understand? You can have the kind of design. You have a simple kitchen, a quality wood, heavy duty, but you will not have it as this. So I weigh those pros and cons and I opted for the plywood. Now this plywood is an original plywood, treated, so it is not eaten by bugs. Are you with me? and that is exactly what I went for. And then the color we chose, because when you go to buy the plywood, it comes with a color, so you can choose which color that you want. And I chose the off-white or creamy color. It's kind of a creamy color, okay, and then we tone it with the wood effect. You understand? And then also the handles, you could see that most of my kitchen door handle are, it doesn't come with a handle itself, because I didn't want a situation whereby they have to, be rocking around the kitchen and you hit the handle. It might break or it might cause some havoc. So I decided to do away with those one, do it the handless. So this is a handless kitchen cabinetries, handless, kitchen cabinetries, and they are all soft close. They are all soft close. When you open it and then you push it, it will close slowly by itself. Okay, yes, the guy wasn't conversant with it, so that is how he has to push it all by himself. So that is what we call the lazy Susan, or the magic corner. Magic corner, you understand? So all these accessories, they aren't expensive, but if you are not aware of them, they will give you high prices as though it's so expensive. You go to a Suojamine is a big company in Ghana. They sell all kinds of kitchen accessories. So once Mr. Abdul prepare an estimate, he takes it to his software. The software will generate all the quantities of wood that you will need. Based on that, you or any of your representative can work with Abdul to go to Black Pack or a Suojamine, because sometimes some of the accessories you get them in Black Pack and some of them you get them in a Suojamine. So you have to blend the two. So you go here, buy this, go there, you buy this. You can vary the prices, and Abdul is very good at that. Okay, yes, Abdul is very good at that, so that you can maximize or minimize your cost. You understand? So that's exactly what we do. So you go there, buy all the accessories, and Abdul will just go to the machine, do the cutting, and then come and do the installation. Are you with me? It is very, very important. And my kitchen is big. Now, some people have a sizable kitchen, so they wouldn't have to go this amount that I'm quoting, 40,328 for cabinetries. Now, I've not talked about the countertop. Now, I have seen in some videos recently showing luxurious kitchen, but I look at the countertop and it is wood. So I don't know how to describe if it's a luxury. It is a luxury based on your preference. But luxury comes with certain qualities. Are you with me? And that's why for me, I take time. I don't just jump into things. I take time. I do a lot of research and I go. Even if I have to work 6 months to save money for that particular quality stuff, I will do it. Because when I do something, I want it to be extraordinary. For me, that is how my nature is. Ahomaso kakra. We call it ohieni stubborn proud. As a way we need sika also person we want to say oh you skinny bi no bibi santima blend it too no me sika sem wo from but my case sem wo soro saa na akoye. I take time, I do my overtime. Usually I work 8 hours in my company. It's in Dubai electricity. I work 8 hours. But when I need something, I go extra mile. I work 12 hours. My wife will complain, but hey, I need the money to do whatever I want to do in the period of time, because I have a timeline. Are you with me? So whilst she was catering for the gadget and all of that, I was making sure that I'm able to cough up money to be able to finish everything in the kitchen. So you could see that my kitchen island, everything is set. So please, if you want a luxurious kitchen, take your time. Don't go to anywhere and then see a kitchen and say, I want this one. You design it yourself. Design the kitchen based on the space you have. You understand? Yes, design a kitchen based on the space that you have, so that you can maximize cost and get the quality out of it. Look at this. There's a 360 workaround, enough space, because I was much concerned about space. Now on my kitchen island, there's going to be light underneath, okay, and sockets around the kitchen cabinet, the island, so that in case you want to do something on the island, you can just plug it from there. So one socket is going to be here and one socket is going to be on the other side. You understand? So there's going to be a strip light underneath all the cabinetries. Here I'm going to cover them with glasses, okay, so you can open them and close them. Are you with me? So this kitchen is built based on our design. My wife and I, we really sat down. We went on TikTok, we went on social media, YouTube. We checked some kitchen design concept and we came up with our design. Are you with me? So it hasn't been easy at all. It hasn't been easy at all. So for me, I'm sharing this with you so that you can also take a clue from it. Yes, you might have your own people to do your kitchen cabinet for you, but make sure that you buy the accessories yourself. You understand? Buy the accessories yourself. In doing so, you're reducing cost and getting quality. Okay, everywhere the back is filled with glass. I'm going to cover them with glass. You see, soft close. You don't have to do anything. Okay, you don't have to do it. Just push it and it closes by itself. It's a soft close. Everything is done meticulously, and so they will do this and they will give you higher price. Now my kitchen, everything and all these accessories with the labor is costing me 40,328. With this size of my kitchen, if you go to any of the companies, you will get a quote not less than 100,000. Believe you me, you will not get a quote not less than 100,000. Now you've not bought your hood, your hob, okay, your extractor or your microwave or your oven. You understand? So you need to decide on whether you want to use a company or you want to do it by yourself with people like Abdul. And people like Abdul, there are lots of them in the market. You just need to get a good one with good IQ level so that they can come up with a design for you. You understand? Basically, you need a 3D. You need a 3D to really understand how your kitchen is going to look like. Because I didn't want to make my kitchen so crowded. You understand? I didn't want to make it so crowded, but I want it to look simple with elegance, simple with classic. You understand? And simple with a class. Let me put it that way. So everything was done. Now it's time for the countertop. The countertop is very, very crucial. Now you need to know what type of countertop you want to put up. Is it going to be a marble? Is it going to be a granite? Which one do you want? Marbles will stain, but the aesthetic of marbles are beautiful. Marbles comes with a lot of aesthetics, so beautiful. When you see them, the design, the curves and everything on marbles are so beautiful, but they stain. And so granite is original stone, so I opted for granite. Now the gentleman you saw earlier on was taking measurement. He was taking measurement so that we can know the length and breadth of the type of granite or the size of the countertop. Now in your view is blue pear. Blue pear. Okay, that is the type of granite stone that I opted for. The name of the company is Mira Marble Ghana Limited. They are located in North Industrial Area. A disclaimer, please. I have no business with Mira Marble, neither have they contracted me to advertise for them. I am only sharing this with you based on the business aspect that I did with them, going there to buy my countertop, period. Okay, so this is another type of the granite. This is the black type, but this one is not as expensive as compared to the one that I opted for, which is the blue pearl. Okay, and that it was quoted 22,000. But based on the relationship I developed with the guy, he gave it to me at 20,000. Based on the size of my kitchen, because they have to take measurement. Your kitchen might be smaller, so you don't have to pay 20,000. Now they charge per square meter. So a square meter is somewhere around 1,550. Are you with me? So in doing so, I was given the option, which one do I want? The black one or the blue pear? I opted for the blue pair. It was more expensive, more quality than the black one. I needed the black one too because I felt, man, I needed to blend it with the floor of the kitchen. But little did I know that the blue pair was going to really match with the kitchen, and the blue pair is more expensive than the black one. So I just cracked my fingers and said, let me just put some money, put cost on cost. Fakato castle. What the kato castle? I know why in the precon. Just put cost on cost and get the quality. And sometimes you don't compromise on quality. There are certain instances where you can bend it a little bit. But when it comes to certain specific areas, do not compromise on quality. So Mirror Marble gave me a quote. It was going for 22,000, and then the black one was going for 14,500. So the black one, which is also granite, it has a name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. That is written there. It's going for 14,500, while the blue pair is going for 22,000. So I opted for the 22,000, and then later on I was given a discount. So this is the measurement they got. Okay, they took measurement of how the kitchen has been laid up with the island and everything, and then they decided to give me a quote, 22,000. I called and I bargained with them, and they gave it to me at 20,000. So finally the granite stone arrived in my house. It was ready for installation. Very heavy. In fact, when I saw the video, I was really intrigued. Yes, this is complete granite blue pair. Now, I wish it was an iPhone that was taking this video, and you will see the beauty. Are you with me? I wish it was an iPhone, because sometimes these phones that we use in taking pictures don't usually give us the true VGI of those materials. So back in my house, this is, as you see on the building here, this is the granite stone. Okay, they're going to install my kitchen countertop, and as you can see, it's been installed already. See how beautiful it looks. So how will you classify my kitchen? Is it luxury? Yes, in that way. It looks beautiful. At this point, I am done. As per the agreement I have with my wife, I am done. The rest is on her to fill it. The wash hand basin here, she has to get the hob. Where the gentleman is standing is where the hob is going to be, so they're going to cut that portion. They have a machine for cutting those things, and I told them it has to come with a specific standard measurement. There's a standard measurement for wash hand basin, for the hob if you're using a hob. Okay, all right. Or sometimes people want to use a freestanding cooker. A freestanding cooker is the one combined. There's a gas on the top and then the oven at the bottom. But if you want to use the hob is separately, the oven is also separate. Are you with me? So for me, I opted for the hob separately, and then my oven also separate. So it's not a freestanding cooker. You understand? So on your screen right now, I have a total update for you. The cost of my kitchen cabinetries is 33,328. The labor 7,000, giving us 40,328. Okay, and then the granite top was 20,000, giving us a total of 60,328. And then my wife had to purchase her accessories. Now she weighed the pros and cons. We have black pack. They have all the accessories you're looking for: the hob, the oven, the extractor, the microwave. She looked at the quality and all of that, and we went to Kaiser. Kaiser has quality. The products are from Germany, so we opted for Kaiser, and the total cost of that came to 32,500. And my wife needed to cough up that money so she can get the type of kitchen she wants. You understand? Yes. So it was her responsibility, because I am done with the countertop, with the kitchen cabinetries. I am done. So this is where the hob is going to be. Those are socket. So that was Abdul. You saw clapping. The guy is so fantastic, and the guys from Mirror Marble are superb. In fact, what they did there was superb. It was so beautiful. You could see the complementary of the blue pair with this backsplash of the tiles, my floor, the color of the cabinetries, the island, everything just blend together. It was not too out there like some people have a kitchen and you see the color too out there. No. You understand? So look at this. Look at this. Is this not beautiful? It's blending with the cabinetry, the hand of the cabinetry, which I call the keyless. Okay, everything is just blending. It's just blending. Are you with me? It is just blending throughout. Are you with me? So my wife got her hood, her oven, and the microwave, everything from Kaiser. Okay, Kaiser is one of a brand. They have good quality hobs, gas oven, freestanding cookers. They are in East Legon, and in case anybody wants to check them out, they are on Instagram. You can check them out on Instagram, and you can go to East Legon and visit Kaiser. Okay, so it's Kaiser. Okay, Kaiser. People say Kaiser. Okay, it's Kaiser. 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 Okay, so I needed a titanium wash hand basin, but I don't know, for some reason Abdul said he saw this and they didn't have the black one, so he bought this. My wife doesn't like it at all. My wife doesn't like it, but I'm trying to make her like it because this is somewhere around 2,200 Ghana cedis. Okay, for the stainless steel hand wash basin. But my wife says she wants the black one, which is the titanium. So I don't know, probably when she arrives in Ghana, she's going to change it. Maybe she's going to change it. I know my wife very well. When she says she likes something, she gets what she wants. If she says she doesn't like it, she doesn't like it. And when I see the mood on my wife's face, then I just freak out. I just go somewhere because I know the bomb that is going to be coming. When she opens her mouth, it's going to be something that I'm not going to take it. So I just walk away, stay somewhere, and then I'm safe. So yeah, I try to convince her, but she's not having it. She's not having it. She doesn't like this color. She wants the black one. Okay, yeah, because sometimes when people create certain things, fantasies in their mind, and they don't get it, they go crazy, they go haywire. So here we're going to have the hob. The hob is going to sit here. I really understood my wife because this is her space, and the way she wants everything, she fully took part in designing the kitchen. In fact, when I started the house, my wife didn't pay much attention. She's not much concerned about it. But when it got to the kitchen, it was as if a new energy, a new person has revived itself. All of a sudden, she wants to design the kitchen. She wanted this way. And I gave her all the permission. And she went ahead. So when she said she didn't like that wash hand basin, I could agree. And I didn't want to, argue with her that much. So I left it. So you can see that the granite top is done. The whole house is completely empty. We are still taking it one step at a time. So yeah, it's not easy, but we are working hard at it. So here, the guy in my house, his name is Kojo. He was given to me by Michael Fasa, and he is trying to show me the remaining part of the granite that they cut. You understand? He's trying to show me. I think it is not here. It is not here. Me, I use that's the gallon. There is Vitalia. That's a waterproof. Okay, and for me, cement, I use all kinds of cement, CMAF and all of that. So here, this is the remaining part of the granite. You can see how heavy that is. Okay, in fact, the guy from Mira Marbles, they wanted to take it away, but the guy in my house says no. You're not taking it away. We paid for it. We keep it here. Even if we don't need it, we'll keep it here. So for me, I was going to do a barter trade with them. You pay me some money, then you can take it away. Are you with me? So here, the guy from Kaiser, Ghana, they came around. My wife made her payment. And so they brought the hob, and then the oven, the extractor, everything was ready. But one disadvantage was that they brought a different type of hob. And my wife says, no, I'm not having that one. Now, when you go to Kaiser, they have a gas hob that the surface covers are covered with a glass. And then there's one that is a stainless. And so we went for the stainless because the glass, it can break. So my wife said, no, I'm not going for the glass hob. I'm going for the one with the stainless because, the burner, the seat of the burners, they are metals, they are very heavy, and so those metals can hit on the glass and then it will break. So my wife says, no, I'm not having those ones. So they took it away, but they were able to install the microwave and the oven. You understand? They were able to install the microwave and the oven, and she wanted everything to be Kaiser. So here they were taking away this hob. This hob comes with a glass surface, and those metals down there, they are quite heavy. My wife was of the view that when she's cleaning the hob, and mistakenly those metals, okay, on the countertop, they drop on the glass, it will break. So she preferred to have those with the stainless, and so they had to come back and replace it, and that was you see right now on the screen. So this is the stainless. So the total cost of our kitchen came to 92,828, and we did this sometimes October, November. That was when we did this kitchen setup. It was a dream come true for my wife. Myself, I'm much looking for the main house itself. My wife is much concerned about her kitchen. I'm much concerned about what I'm going to do next. So this is it. My wife opted for this type of hood. Let me say a hob, sorry. This is a hob. And this is a stainless one. Okay, so those metals on top, they are really heavy. If you buy a fake one, the metals are lighter. Are you with me? So that is the hood. They put it up there. Some people call it extractor. Are you with me? Yes, my wife bought the heavy duty one. So this one plus the hob plus the microwave plus the oven all came to 32,000. I think 32,500. That's what it shows. And so they gave a discount. Are you with me? And she needed to get this, and then she is satisfied. So eventually, this is what I have done in my kitchen. Are you with me? If you love it, please give it a thumbs up. If you need any further inquiries, please, my number is on the screen. You can reach me directly via WhatsApp. If you need email, you can email me at bright&clara@outlook.com. Okay, at least I've given you some concept to selecting your kitchen. Mr. Abdul is available and he will be happy to assist you. Are you with me? Yes, it hasn't been easy, but we are making our journey one step at a time, one step at a time. So from me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.